DeRosa. Welcome to MLB The Show.
Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. And we are set
Leading
for
off
baseball
tonight for
here
the
this
Dodgers.
evening. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. He's
Betts.
got it, and there's one gone to begin the evening.
Batting check.
Kevin Biggio is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
This game
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
First base.
The pitch.
Number 8, Kevin.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Here comes the first
Jansen.
pitch.
Turner.
Hard on the ground towards short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers are retired. Jays will get their chance. No score. Striding in, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Jays.
Little chopper back to the mound. And there's one gone to start the night.
Batting second.
So
second
stepping
baseman.
in, Marcus Simeon. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Simeon is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, this one kind of reminds me of how I was raised. I came up as a shortstop, and everyone thinks you could just go over to second base, seamless transition. Not the case. It kind of feels like you're stepping on a different part of the earth right there. Everything's happening at way different angles. Turning a double play at second base becomes a real focal point and stuff you have to work on. Shortstop, the angles are all moving in front of you, all moving towards first base. This is interesting.
And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Hot shot on the ground to short. And it's in time to get him, but a run is in to score away from the play.
Batting fifth.
Stepping into the box, Lourdes Gurriel looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Gurriel takes the swings from the right-handed batter's box, but a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Leading off the inning, Max Muncy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Therefore, it is Guerrero, and that's the first out. So striding in, Will Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Hernandez, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now to the plate, Cody Bellinger. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And right into the shift. Simeon's there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go down. Next to bat for Toronto, Kevin Biggio. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And there's one down now.
Batting seven.
So the base is empty here with one away, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Scooped up. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
Batting eight. The right fielder, Randall.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Grichuk, a native Texan who was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he is turned up.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Nothing doing. It's a 2-0 ball game. So coming to the plate, A.J. Pollard. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Simeon's got it. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Batting it. The designated hitter.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. As he runs up to bunt but can't make contact, that's strike 1. Runs up and gets this one down. But this will get foul for strike 2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Springer comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Batting 9.
Digging in, Chris Taylor. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double. Up next is Danny Jansen as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 11.
Ready for another chance? Bo Bichette. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Weak grounder down the line at third. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Back, and oh, this is off the second base bag. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Around second now and headed for third. Throw won't get him.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
And the tag gets him. The 1 run is in to score on the play.
Now batting.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Bichette gathers it in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Seeger. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The tag, and he's called out, trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
The third baseman.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Turner, a veteran at 35 years of age. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Chip into that 5-0 deficit. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, You can't get complacent and get lazy. You got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Third baseman.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Here it comes, 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number one.
Now back.
Digging in to try it again. Rendell Gritcher. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Hit hard up the middle. Taylor on the move. He's there. The tag gets one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Number 9.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the fourth, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Jays held in check, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
Thank you, Heidi.
Now batting. Catcher.
Standing in now, Will Smith. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Springer on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Get it going soon. It's 5-0.
Leading up.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
The shortstop.
Comes set with the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Hit in the air to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Now batting.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. From the belt, kicks and deals. Chopped at third. Tough to get to. Turner's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Into the box. George Springer. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. Simeon at second with 2 down. Here's a high pop-up. Gunselin waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Toronto as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Here's Jock Peterson now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
But that finds its way through for a base hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been thrown.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it a 5-1 contest.
The batter, number 5.
Here's Corey Seeger.
He didn't fool me.
Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And he's in there safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
At the plate now, Justin Turner. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
Now batting. The first
delivery to him on the way. Ground ball to second. This could be two. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, decided. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The first base
at the plate, Kevin Biggio. And he hits it hard to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The batter, the third baseman.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Skied into straightaway right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number one. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
The right fielder.
So we've got runners at the corners here. Run away. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. The 0-1. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Back to the mound, and they may have him hung up here. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Danny Jansen. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in, Will Smith. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, the object of the game is to pass.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger. Your attention.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Cody Bellinger stands in as he looks at a called strike. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Now in the box, A.J. Pollard. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. To second for 1, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Down 5-3. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Bo Bichette. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit out toward second. Taylor has it, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 10,
So
Second
one away
baseman,
now in the Toronto seventh.
Marcus.
And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. Bases are empty, one man out. Jammed in there as this is rolled out to short. Reined in. And quickly there are two away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Now at the plate,
Teoscar.
Oscar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Jock Peterson. 1 ball, no strikes the count. That evens it up, 1-1. The pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Chris
The pitch.
Taylor.
Popped him up. Jansen over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting,
2
right
away
fielder.
for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And that'll bring up Mookie Betts. A bouncer to the left side. And that's through for a hit. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
The batter, the shortstop,
Here's Corey Seeger.
Seeger.
Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now,
Up next
this
for the
pitcher
Dodgers,
thought he was going to cruise
the
through
third
this
baseman,
inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Justin Turner is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate, but not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. And back to first safely he goes as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And a base hit, so a good job there of getting the run home, and the Dodgers have tied up the ball game. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there. Here's George Springer as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Great call that time as they caught him thinking fastball. It's 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for
high in the air and deep to left center field. Pollock looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
This is going to be one of those moments we look back on in a couple of years when we relive this World Series. That swing in the back late in the game to take the lead, huge blow.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Runs up and gets this one down. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. Hit hard back up the middle. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call. In now, Kevin Biggio, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
The 0-2 once more. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. No balls and 1 strike.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with. No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. No balls and a strike to count. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. Stepping up now, Danny Jansen. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 down, runners at first and second. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but he can't connect, and it's 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
On the ground to third. The flip will go to Taylor at second for the force, and the inning is over. A run for the last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Dodgers 5. So striding forward now, Will Smith. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. So here's Cody Bellinger. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
The left fielder, number 11.
Dodgers are down to their final out now, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollard. Chopped at third, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Looking up is Hernandez, and as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. Into the box now, Jock Peterson, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. But the Dodgers half of the 9th is straight ahead, and we're all even now at 6-6.
Leading up for Toronto, the shortstop, Yes.
Blake Trinan comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Hit to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Marcus Simeon. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. 1 out, nobody on. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. One pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Swinging a ball lifted into straightaway center, and he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Teoscar Hernandez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Career against Blake Trinan. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next.
The center fielder, number 4.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2 out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Taylor's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they can't get.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the second baseman.
Anthony Bass takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Anthony.
1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. Weekly hit to third. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Now
back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Mookie Betts. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. No balls and 1 strike. Ground ball left side. Bichette's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Corey Seeger, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Lourdes Gurriel.
The designated hitter,
Lourdes. And this is ball 1.
Gurriel.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
The first baseman, number 8.
Hey, that's perfect execution of getting a bunt down for a single right there. Taking everything into account, all the variables. He saw the corners were a little pushed back, and he knew his job was to get on base and pass the baton. And now he sets up the boys as the possible winning run.
Trinan moving to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Now batting, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Oh, and he misses it. Long throw to third. And he's in there at third as the possible winning run.
The right fielder, number 15.
Standing in, Rendell Gritcher. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row, with the runner in scoring position.
A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.